Can our old equipment bale our neighbor's lawn? It's hay season here on the farm. The sun is shining, the grass is green, and the cows are hungry. We've been getting a ton of rain recently, maybe even a little too much rain. But still, there are wildfires absolutely ripping through the state of Nebraska. After we donated hay to the suffering farmers and ranchers, we had so many people reach out with heartfelt messages asking how they could help. And among those messages was our neighbor. He's been letting his lawn grow out this whole time in the effort to donate some hay bales. The only problem? He doesn't own any hay equipment. That is where we come in. Today, we're going to be seeing how many free bales we can get off my neighbor's lawn, and then he will donate those to the suffering farmers and ranchers in western Nebraska. It's not getting any cooler outside, so we might as well get to work. You might be noticing my pink surprise tractor that Grant so lovingly got me for my birthday is not out here. And that's because it's broken. It is in desperate need of a new magneto. So if anyone has any advice on how to replace one of those or where to find a good replacement, I'm in desperate need. So for now, the John Deere 3010 is going to be our cutting tractor. So before we can go out and cut, we need to get the sickle mower hooked up. Even with all the rain, somehow it's still so dry. Even the green tractors need a little work here and there. The shutoff lever is really difficult to move in and out, and we were worried about some rust forming. So we pulled out some PB Blaster, but it's still pretty difficult. Maybe it's just supposed to be that hard. Just a little extra lubrication. Never hurts. Take good care of your equipment and it will take good care of you. I've been on this farm for 5 generations and I want my equipment to stick around as long as I do.
Oil is good. I've always really liked these glass fuel filters. You can see the color of your fuel.
Let's get this thing fired up. I would say we'll start, but honestly the 3010 has probably been one of our more reliable tractors to start. So, oh, extendo steering wheel. That's new. I feel like it probably should start. Hey, perfect. I barely had to turn the key. That was great. Ooh, and a greased gear shifter. That feels good. Let's get this mower hooked up.
Gotta remember to take the exhaust off, bend it. Here's our little shed where we keep our fuel barrels and all of the skid steer attachments with hydraulic lines so they stay out of the sun. We also keep a little 2-row planter back here. This is the blade for one of the little lawnmowers. I got some spare tires, pivots. And here's the sickle mower. Right where we left it from last year.
Had to take the exhaust off so he fit under this building.
Oh, the top part comes off.
Yeah.
You gotta take the whole thing off. That's nice.
If that doesn't fit, then I don't think I'll fit. So this comes off of that hook like that. That ball sits right in there like that. And that is really greasy. All right. So it's attached up top. Pull forward.
Go get the pins out of the mower over here.
There's one pin. Let's get the other side now. Kind of scary being around the mower.
Hey, pull forward a little bit.
It lifted up, that's good.
That was a lot of exhaust fumes in there.
Whew, is that why I feel lightheaded?
Let's take it to the shop.
The sickle mower is in the shop. This feels like a great first step towards getting that lawn cut and baled. That sounds kind of funny, having a lawn baled, but this will actually be the second lawn this year that Grant and I have made bales off of.
This sickle mower is much bigger than Laura's. Look how tall that thing is. You can get a lot of grass mowed with that.
It kind of looks sturdier too, if I'm going to be honest.
So last year I replaced a couple of these and it was all in great working order. So we just need to hook back up, grease it, make sure it's still in good working order, and we should be able to just cut hay this afternoon while it's hot and breezy.
What's the chain for?
So when you lift up and down, it picks the sickle bar up. Not quite sure how it works, but it has to do with this spring and this lever thing. Works pretty good.
I think the engineers knew what they were doing when they designed this stuff.
They don't make stuff like they used to.
This is a McCormick International. Any idea what year this is from?
Old.
Somebody's done some welding on this before. Probably replaced the belt. Greased it. Look at that. As it turns, little blades go back and forth to cut the grass off. All right, really get that thing on there. I don't want to repeat last time.
There we go. That is on there. That's a really good PTO cover. These new ones are all plastic, but I mean, that thing is, I don't know if there's a bearing in there or what, but I really like that. That's good stuff.
Somehow it's even shorter than before.
Here, hold on. Hang on, bye. Now try.
We're getting closer.
Pull it harder.
That's as hard as I've got.
Maybe I need to set it down.
Hey, pull harder, Grant.
Can you lift that up?
Yeah.
I remember how this works now.
There we go.
Yeah, going forward. That
Much
holds it
better.
off the ground.
Okay. Now we can put the chain up.
So close.
A little bit more? A couple more
Yeah.
cranks? Floor jacks are so fun to play with. All right, try that.
Where'd the little nut go?
I think you're a nut. That got the perfect eye roll reaction. Anyone else lose stuff like this? We've even got a clean working area. I mean, where could something have possibly gone? Your pocket? Honestly, where did that thing go?
Just had it. Oh, you're right. Here's my pocket.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Did you just say I was right?
You were right.
Mark that down. Everyone, mark that down. Laura was right. That feels like a win for today. Now the chain can hold. For this classic equipment, it just doesn't seem right to use a battery-operated grease gun. We pull out the big dogs here. Hand pump, just like it was supposed to be done. All the Zerks take grease pretty well, actually. All right, what other moving parts am I missing? Is there anything along the sickle bar?
I think there's something in this.
Ooh, that does look greasy, doesn't it?
The old wobble box.
Oh, there's one over here, too. Move this pulley a little bit.
I think it's a good rule of thumb when one person is working on a sickle bar mower, they should just keep it to one person. So no one sticks their fingers where they shouldn't be sticking them.
Totally agree.
His belt is seen better days.
Well, I just wasn't going to say too much about it, given that we're going out to cut hay.
rub some good luck on it and hope for the best. One last piece.
There we go. That's better. Now, let's go cut some hay.
Let's go have a heyday.
Look at how beautiful this grass is. Compared to the very first hay we baled last year and the last hay we baled, which was our lawn clippings, this grass is going to make the perfect bales.
We're gonna have so many hay bales. I bet we're over 100 bales.
What? You think
yeah.
so?
I think we can make over 100 bales for free from our neighbor's lawn.
That would be insane.
So he keeps a very nice lawn here, and he has converted an old farm building into a house. It is the coolest place. Very, very handy young man, and has decided to donate his grass to help some farmers out. What a guy.
Part of being a farmer is helping out your neighbors, whether your neighbor is just down the road or all the way across the state. Nebraska doesn't have a lot of trees. It's a pretty flat, windy place. And he has gone to the effort to plant some little trees. So our goal is going to be to not hit any of these and mow the grass in a nice enough pattern that when we come back, once the grass is dried, it's easy to pick up and bale.
And we're gonna make this place look spick and span. There won't be a blade of grass left. It'll be all mowed off and nice.
Hopefully that mower cuts pretty evenly.
He even dug his own pond back here, and I think we should do him a favor and bring the Bobcat mower over here and mow around it so it looks all nice.
I think that's a great idea.
Do a little yard transformation here.
All right.
Here's the before, and you'll just have to wait and see what it looks like afterwards.
And see how many bales we get off this lawn. Compared to modern equipment setup, it's kind of wild that all you do is just unfold it and then it's ready to go.
Yeah, I think you'll lift it up, it'll go down. I don't want to dig a hole in this grass, but it should be ready to go for you.
Let's do this.
We'll have to do some setup to get your height right, but once we get the height set,
should be good.
Pretty good.
Okay.
What a beautiful day for making hay.
Gorgeous. There it went.
All right, raise it up just a little bit. Right there.
That feel good?
Let's start there.
All right.
You gonna turn it on?
All right. Stay clear. Here we go.
Keep going. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful.
Woo! It's perfect. Can't run over any of the corn. Boy, that cuts beautifully.
Man, that is some nice looking grass.
That is so satisfying. I'm leaving a strip.
Shut it off, I'll clean it off. You?
What happened? I started leaving a strip.
Well, I think it bunched up here.
I just want this to look really nice.
I think we picked up a clump of grass or something.
Watch your fingies.
All our sickles are still there.
That's just what I wanted to stop and make sure of that before I went any further.
Okay, just leave it down, then back up just a little bit.
Okay.
All right, now turn it on. Now go.
There we go. Much better.
I think I see what happened. So he mows his little trails for his dog, and all of the grass clippings are getting caught up in. As long as we can keep those out, we're doing pretty good.
I did leave one strip. Might have to come back with scissors, clean that up. This is an absolutely beautiful first cutting. This grass is so hardy. The mower's doing such a good job cutting it off. It's so even. Now we just need this beautiful sunshine and this breeze to dry this grass out. I can't believe how thick this stuff is. This lawn is going to look totally different when we're done with it. Now time to let all of this grass dry down so we can bale it. We'll let the wind and the sun do their thing, and then we'll come back and rake it into nice piles. We must be doing the right thing. Neighbors are putting hay up too. This looks like a little bit bigger of an operation than we have. Look at those piles. That is beautiful. Everything is so green. Let's see if we can get our neighbor's lawn to look like that. It smells so fresh. There is nothing like the smell of fresh cut grass for hay. Before we can bale the hay, we have to rake it into nice windrows. And to do that, we're going to be using Big Red, the 3-wheeler. We'll see if it has enough juice and enough power to pull our hay rake. All right, Grant, give her a pull. Oh, no problem. Off to the hayfield we go. Do you think it'll be dry enough? We're about to find out. Now, don't get me wrong, baling hay is awesome, but I think one of the coolest things I get to do is meet the people who are responsible for building Nebraska. Last week, I had the privilege of attending the ribbon cutting for Chief's new corporate headquarters. Standing there looking at this beautiful new building, I couldn't help but reflect on how far the company has come. From a family business that started in Nebraska over 70 years ago, to an organization that's now serving customers all across the globe while still calling Nebraska home. That's just one of the many reasons I'm so proud to partner with Chief Industries. We share the belief that great things come from small towns, strong values, and hard work. As a fifth-generation Nebraska farmer, I love seeing companies continue to invest, create jobs, and build their futures here in small-town Nebraska. These new headquarters are just a reminder that Nebraska isn't just a place where people come from. It's a place where people can build something incredible. Huge congratulations to the entire Chief team on the new building, and thank you so much for inviting me. What an honor to be a part of all that it symbolizes. Thank you so much to Chief for supporting agriculture, manufacturing, and communities across our state, country, and even the globe. Now, back to the hay. Hey!
Hey!
Literally. This stuff is looking great. I was worried that the bottom layer would be wet, but this stuff is crunchy. It's still a little green, but if you compare it to what it looks like when we cut it, this right here, this like real green, to what it looks like now, that dried out really nice.
This is gonna make some great bales.
That is beautiful. Our neighbor did a great job growing this. Now it's time to rake it and bale it. This grass is going to good use.
All right, we got this thing out of road gear into field mode. Let's see if the old Big Red can handle it.
I have confidence. Well, as long as it starts.
So this is about the only red thing I like to drive, but
Come on.
even it doesn't want to start.
She wants to.
Come on.
No way.
Boy, these red things sure are temperamental.
You got by the skin of your teeth. You're lucky. Oh, beautiful. Look at it go.
I think we need to set it down a little bit.
I agree. You want to get every last blade of grass.
Are we getting it all?
Yeah, well, you missed some at the beginning here. I think speed is the key.
All right.
But maybe a touch lower.
But I think I just need to go.
I agree.
That's going to be a big windrow for our old baler.
You think it can handle it?
I don't know. Oh, check this out. Got a wet spot here.
Is that going to cause some plugging?
Well, I'm worried about a wet bale. Let's set that out so it dries. We don't want any wet bales. They can catch fire.
Safety first. That's why we're layered up with sunscreen.
No!
Did it just die?
It died.
Start it back up. There we go.
All right.
That thing's flying. Look at it go. Leaves behind a couple blades of grass, but all in all, I think it's doing a pretty good job. We sure laid down some pretty rows. What a great life. I feel so fortunate. This is just awesome. Can't believe I get to do this for a job. Drive straight now, Grant. I should have a pitchfork. So instead of using my foot to collect the remainder of this grass, I could use a proper tool. My foot will have to do for now. I think I've had these shoes for 6 years now, which may not seem like an accomplishment, 6 years for a pair of shoes to last, but I just feel like things aren't made like they used to. And if I can get 6 years of wear out of something, I'm thrilled. I bet Grant is so happy to be on his three-wheeler. There's the neighbors out doing the same thing, just on a much larger scale than we are. That is so cool. We're both out here doing the same thing. How many bales do you think we're gonna get off this field? Grant thinks 100. I'm not so sure. Drop your guesses in the comments. Are you finally gonna let me drive?
Yeah, you're gonna have to give her some gas. She likes speed. This might be a bit much for the big red.
Here we go.
There you go, perfect. Oh, she's got the hang of it.
She's pulling hard. I found a steak.
Found a stick.
Not a first market beef steak. This
Oh, a
one looks
steak.
a little rough.
That wouldn't taste very good.
I think this is about all the big red has.
Oh, you're peeling out on the hay. I think that windrow is about worn out. What do you think?
Do you think it'd be too much if I push those two piles together?
How are you gonna bale the ditch here? I don't think we better push those two together. We'll break something.
I figure.
Remember all the shear bolts we broke last year? We can always take half swaps. We'll leave it where it is. We'll leave the rake out here so we need to rake a little more up at the end.
That's a good idea.
Did we get the baler?
Boy, we're redlining this thing. Big Red living up to her name.
Big red line.
I think we better go get the baler. It's time to find out how many bales we can get for free off our neighbor's lawn.
I thought we'd get 100 out of here.
I don't know.
I'm sticking to it. 100 bales.
All right, what's your guess? Where'd you get that pitchfork from?
What's this?
Yeah, where'd you get that from?
Oh, this came from my grandma and grandpa. My grandma and grandpa have both passed away now, and I'm going to the old garage the other day and I found this. And it's going to be put back to use because we're doing hay now. Thing needs to be shined up a little bit. It doesn't slide through there very well. It's been a while since it's been used. That pile is going to plug the baler though.
Spread it out a little bit. I am a 5th generation farmer and Grant is a 6th generation farmer. And like I said, we consider ourselves so lucky and so blessed to be able to farm and live the lifestyle that we do out here in the middle of absolute nowhere. And the only way we're able to do that is because of our grandparents and all of the generations that came before us. We are just incredibly thankful. So when we get to do things like use tools that they did, it is such a way to honor their memory and carry on the work that they did. Life's pretty special out here on the farm, huh, Grant?
Mm-hmm. That rake is working pretty good.
Even when it's hot and dusty and we're sweaty and tired, just feel grateful to be out here doing what we love.
I don't know what Grandpa would have said about me wearing shorts out here, but I'm sure he'd be happy to see me using hand tools.
The Bible talks about the 2 greatest commandments, which is love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and second, to love your neighbor as yourself. Our neighbor works far away all week, and so part of loving him is taking care of his lawn. It makes me feel like a pretty good neighbor to him. I know he'll be grateful.
And he is loving his neighbors in Nebraska by donating his grass to all of them.
Back on the 3010. Whew. Thought we used our bigger tractors a lot, but my goodness, what an investment we made when we bought these older tractors. We use these things all the time. I don't know what we do without them. Time to pull the baler out of the shed. Ready? Come on.
This one always starts right up.
Fires right up.
We have chosen
Now we're
the
just
small
gonna pull
square
this
baler.
thing nice and gentle like out of the barn.
Oh, looks like we need to pick up the head. We have chosen the small square baler over the big baler, mainly for size, and the big baler is still broken.
think we need to put it up, the little rake thingy.
Yeah, stop by the shop. We'll get a vice grip.
All right.
Maybe put some air in the tires too.
I hope this thing holds together enough to do the neighbor's lawn.
Oh, this thing is almost as reliable as the green one. The dozer is still running great. You can see we sunk this thing. It was about this deep in water, and we drained everything out. Everything looks good. Still runs like it should. My, ain't that a pretty sight? Looks like our twine is still where it's supposed to be. See how much we got left in here. Looks like some pretty full spools. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Lots of action out here today. Got the 4020 on the family mower. Military truck out.
Every day is really an adventure around here. Honestly, your guess is as good as ours when it comes to is all this stuff going to hold together to complete the job. There we go. That is something our grandpas would be proud of. You ready, Grant? It's time. Fire it up. Okay. Everything's turning. That's a good sign. Crank up the RPMs. Look at it go! Yes! This is awesome! All right, the first one might be a little loose back here. It's doing such a great job picking up all the grass. All right, based off of, oh, all right, first one kind of burst apart. That's not good. Okay. Is a mechanism not working properly? Because the second one also burst apart. That's not good. Is the third time the charm? Oh no. Why'd you stop?
They're not tied?
I'm not exactly sure what's happening.
That one's tied.
See, like, it looks fine, but that is just not... I mean, what in the world? What happened? Is this one holding together? Oh.
Looks like it. Well, have we ever got the first bale to hold ever?
No. I feel like this second one's gonna go.
Is our tension too tight? All right, we'll keep watching.
All right, so given that we've gone this whole way, do you still think we're gonna get 100 bales? I'm giving you now to rethink your guess.
I don't think we're gonna get 100 bales. When this grass was wet, it was so thick, and now it's dried. It's pretty thin.
All right, well, luckily we've got that pitchfork so I can spread out the bales that kind of fell apart and we can rebale them. But let's see if this third one works. to Grant, 99 more to go. There's bale number 2. Bale number 3. Number 4. Time for the turnaround. And bale number 6. This one fell apart. What happened? Sometimes the knotting mechanism doesn't seem to work. But look, we sure are getting some bales. I'm just following Grant around, spreading out any of the uneven spots so that the baler doesn't plug.
Oh, you try to fix my mistakes?
Well, I've been raking. I think I want some time on the tractor.
All right. I'll
Trade ya.
my broken bales.
First gear?
Yep, first gear. Oh, look at that. Oh, lost the bale.
Bob says you need more help.
I couldn't agree more. You just pass that on to Grant, okay? All right, you heard it here first from the neighbor. He said, that looks like a custom operation that's going places. You just need to get some more help. Grant is still baling. I'm going to pick up the trailer so he can pick up all these bales. It's not a second cutting, it's more like a second raking to pick up any of the leftover grass. Does anyone know what hay fever actually is? All I know is that my arms are kind of itchy after this.
The last one.
Whew, off this first cutting. Who said farmers don't work out? These guns don't come from changing the oil and stuff. It comes from stuff like this. Did we get 100 bales?
Let's count them.
All right.
What's your guess?
Oh.
Don't look now.
64.
I'm still at 100.
All right. 70, 71, 72, 73.
74.
74.
And there's still some in the baler. And I'm gonna go, we got one to fix there. And I'll keep scooping grass till we get 100 bales. We're gonna get it all. Look at this stuff. We did a sloppy job, and I'm gonna go fix it. We're gonna get 100 bales.
Whatever you say. Check out this transformation. We went from this to this. I think our neighbor is going to be really happy. Well, we didn't quite make it to 100 bales, but we still got a ton of great bales that are going to be donated to the farmers and ranchers affected from the western Nebraska fires that have been terrorizing the state. We're so grateful to the generosity of our neighbor for allowing us to do this and for his generous donation. He's pretty awesome. So shout out Cooper. Thank you so much. We are so grateful for all of you watching along and being a part of our farming journey. These grass bales are going to feed cows. Cows just like the steaks that you and I eat, specifically First Market beef steaks. So if you get a chance, head on over to the website. We sell out super, super fast. Thank you so much for being along on the ride with us. Happy Friday. We'll see you next week. Bye.